Google is building an ad control tool for users, and Netflix is eyeing live streaming as an option. What does that mean for you advertisers? Let's find out. Hey there folks, this is Ari from ShareThrough here with a brand new episode of Behind Programmatic Headlines. In this video, I'll cover how Google providing users with greater control over their ad experiences could impact advertisers and their campaigns. And not long after considering ads, Netflix is thinking about live streaming too? First up, Google is building an ad control tool for users called My Ad Control Center. Users will be able to change the frequency of ads that they see from different categories, as well as turn off personalized ads and a handful of other options, except for, turn ads completely off. But it's only for Google platforms. But why create My Ad Center in the first place? According to Google, My Ad Center is a result of user requests for control over their ad experiences and privacy. But it's also a good way for Google to collect people's ad preferences right off the bat. This whole time, we could have just been asking people what ads they wanted to see. Why hasn't anyone else thought of that? Oh wait, they have. It seems like Google's My Ad Center is a more robust version of the My Ad Choices controls. How will My Ad Center affect users? My Ad Center aims to give users more control over their ad experiences, like the frequency of ads, the different categories of ads, and being able to limit the amount of ads that they see from sensitive topics such as gambling, alcohol, parenting, just to name a few. But in theory, it seems like a more privacy-centric way to reach users. However, it should only affect advertisers and users on Google properties such as YouTube, search, and so on. How will My Ad Center affect advertisers' reach and frequency? Users will be able to control the frequency of ads from different categories. For example, people can choose to see ads from different types of categories or from one brand. They can choose to see less of one product, but more for another product. So will users be blasted with ads from only one brand or product? A Google spokesperson said it doesn't impact frequency capping directly. What it sort of does is it places the ads in a queue, kind of, with the user's preferred ads going to the front of the queue. How often does that queue change? And if they're in that sort of queue, can users also sort of like see the ad way faster than another one? Do they see it much slower than the other one? What if advertisers want to spread their ad campaigns throughout a certain time period? Could a user hit the frequency cap of an ad sooner than intended? How will that impact ads on other platforms? How will My Ad Center fit in with other control initiatives? What an excellent question. People can access My Ad Control Center either through the app or site, which controls the rest of their experiences on Google platforms, though only on display ads for now. But how will My Ad Control Center interact with other tech that's built into the device or the browser, like Apple's App Tracking Transparency, or Google's own Privacy Sandbox, which includes Google's own Topics API? Will My Ad Center be fighting for control over Google's other products, or will Google assign different priorities to different privacy and control measures? My Ad Center is a valiant effort from Google to provide users with greater control over their ad experiences and privacy. However, it's unclear what will be the impact on ad performance. On one hand, it could improve performance for advertisers by better matching ads to people's preferences. On the other hand, though, it could be a roller coaster ride for advertisers' reach and frequency going everywhere. Next, Netflix is considering live streaming, mainly for their stand-up comedy specials, but also for other content. Is this a serious consideration, or are they just feeling out people's sentiments? If this is real, what can viewers expect from Netflix live streaming? The idea came following Netflix's first live event, Netflix is a Joke, which is a stand-up comedy festival. Aside from just stand-up comedy specials being an option for live streaming, Netflix could also live stream reunions like Love is Blind, The Ultimatum, are all a possibility. How will Netflix fit ads during live streaming? Live streaming, and especially sports, have the most engaged audiences that can't skip or fast forward through ads. People can live stream NFL games through Amazon Prime Video, and ads are a large part of the Super Bowl experience. Amazon would totally be okay with programmatic Super Bowl ads, right? Imagine the CPMs of that ad spot. Disney is also thinking about live streaming shows like Dancing with the Stars, and American Idol, where viewers actually get to vote for their favorite contestants. Now that we've got audience engagement, does that count as first-party data? Anything can happen at live events. How can Netflix ensure a brand-safe environment for advertisers? A few seconds delay could help pull the plug if things don't go as planned, saving advertisers, brands, and Netflix from potentially damaging placements. What are some of the ways that Netflix can expand live streaming for advertisers? This isn't the first time that Netflix has considered different viewing formats. They've done choose-your-own-adventure shows, trivia games, and other interactive formats. The different viewing formats on Netflix can provide advertisers with some new ways to reach their targeted audience during live streaming. Imagine that, a choose-your-own live adventure show. People get to vote, people get to scan the QR codes to make decisions for the rest of the show. That'd be pretty cool. Live shopping is also another opportunity where Netflix could expand for advertisers. For example, a retail brand can advertise the clothes that a contestant is wearing. Netflix could nab a sports team to have exclusive streaming rights, like Amazon Prime did with NFL. Could be something like Netflix NHL, who knows? It's probably a better way to retain viewers. Live streaming makes sense for Netflix. It's more engaging for viewers and probably more rewarding for advertisers too. There's so much potential for everyone to benefit that could lead to some really creative content. But maybe one thing at a time. Netflix should figure out its ad strategy and find a better way to retain subscribers before giving live streaming a shot. That's it for this episode. Will Google's new ad control tool improve users' experience and performance for advertisers? And if Netflix introduces live streaming as part of its content catalog, will ads be included? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more behind programmatic headlines. Click the little bell too that lets you know when we release a new episode. This has been Ari from Sharethrough. Thanks for watching.